Yo, what's going on, guys? Faith here. Welcome back to the channel. And today I'm here to bring you guys my GG Inc. Round 1 game. If you don't know what GG Inc. is, it is a multi-gen draft tournament. There's 6 Swiss rounds. This is my round 1 game. We are playing Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, Gen 7 draft. You see the matchup in the top right corner of your screen. So I'll be going over my prep in depth, and then we'll be moving into the battle. And yeah, let's get right into it. So you can see the matchup there. I felt like Koko was pretty solid in this matchup. No real good Thunderbolt answer, especially when I have this mixed Koko set with Greybird and Workup. Really allows me to muscle through everything. Because Rosary would maybe be a slight issue, just being able to eat HP Ice and stuff and threaten me back. But with this Workup Greybird set, I'm able to muscle through Rosary pretty easily, and then from there's nothing else on the squad that Koko can't really deal with once it's at +1. So I felt like this workup set really did a lot. Thunderbolt, HBI's Brightbird workup. I felt like it was really, really good here. Obviously, Brightbird allows me to Oko Buzzwole from full. HBI's hits Lando, and Thunderbolt hits everything else. So it's pretty much the thought process with the moves. Shokaberry gives me a little bit of a safety net against Scarf Lando if I set up Workup and they go hard Lando. Gives me a little bit of a safety net against a Scarf Lando. And then if it's not Scarf Lando, it also gives me a chance to sweep with this one because I can eat EQ from Arrow, and then from there, Koko obviously outspeeds everything else. Then we have Victini. Victini is just a Choice Scarf Final Gambit set. Pretty simple stuff. There's an argument that Victini should have been Vicurate plus Ice and Electric coverage, but I decided to go with Final Gambit because I just feel like when you can guarantee a kill with Final Gambit, like I could here in this game, because the only mon that can live a Final Gambit is Buzzwole. Buzzwole's not coming in on a Victini. I just felt like you should just do it. I can guarantee a kill, so I went ahead and just decided to do that. Sharpedo's pretty simple as well. Hydro Pump, Crunch, Poison Jab, and Protect. Poison Jab obviously hits the Prem, otherwise I would struggle with the Prem a lot. Hydro Pump hits Lando Victini, and then it gives me the best move I have to hit Buzzwole, which otherwise is a pretty big issue for Sharpedo to hit. Obviously hits Arrow. And then Crunch, it's going to hit the other 3 pretty freaking hard. So yeah, I felt like Sharpedo was pretty good. It gives me a good chance to hopefully clean up the late game after Victini and Koko. Hopefully Victini can go 1 for 1, and then hopefully Koko can go 2 for 1 or something like that. And then Neo Queen, Mesprit, and Milotic can kind of soften things up for Sharpedo later as well. Then we have this Nido Queen set with some fist up, with some special attack, some speed. I think the speed is, this, I'm going to assume this creeps Min Speed, Buzzwole, and also creeps like a faster Primarina. And then the Fizz Def, I imagine, is just to eat Scarf Victini, hits better. And then we have some special attack just to kind of hit Primarina a little bit harder as well. Pretty simple stuff from there, though. Sludge Wave, Earth Power, Ice Beam, Stealth Rock. Really good coverage in this matchup. Then we have this Mesprit with really fucked up EVs. We're max speed to be faster than Buzzwole. Not sure if that was good or not here. Then we have this timid attack to hit Primarina with Thunder Punch, because theoretically it could sub Calm Mind on me. And that would be bad, so I don't want that to happen. I think I got a little lost in the sauce here, though. I'll be honest, I think I got a little lost in the sauce. Then we have this Milotic set with Scald, Recover, Haze, and Toxic with the eject button. The idea is we can eject button out into Victini, Koko, or Sharpedo, and hopefully get some major momentum going. Obviously, this is probably going to switch in on Victini, and I can eject button into like Sharpedo, Victini, or Koko, threatening the opposing Victini. And then also, this gives me Haze and Toxic to hopefully curb any setup threats. And yeah, pretty simple prep, I think, from me. And yeah, let's get into the game. Okay, we are here in the battle, and as you can see, my opponent did decide to actually leave off the Permarina, which is somewhat interesting. Otherwise, about what you would expect, it's only 8 mons. Then, uh, looking at the lead here, I felt like Vittini was just super solid for me because I thought they're opposing Vittini, maybe Roserade, Orlando are going to be the most likely. If I could pick off one of those with Final Gambit, that would be extremely nice. Also, if like I get a lead in the Roserade, that's pretty insane because I get to probably just recreate for free. So that's pretty much what I did here. What the fuck, man? Thought I said music off. All right. I don't think you guys could hear that. Bro, I just heard Landorus's big ass. That was funny as shit. Yeah, if you guys don't know this, the replays just kind of sucks. We're trying to record it, by the way, because it moves all the time. If you watch any other videos, you've seen this. But yeah, pretty much the lead that you would expect. I went ahead and just Final Gambited it immediately. Felt like it was pretty solid for me to just get rid of Landorus for Tapu Koko. Completely removes the chance of Scarf Landorus kind of foiling me, and just like in general, getting rid of a Landorus that like could have Swords Danced at some point in the game is pretty nice for me. I lead Nidoqueen here. Obviously, I kind of have to switch because I'm afraid of Psychic, and then we get the eject button there, and we see special. I go Sharpedo. I feel like that makes the most sense for me because you can't really go Koko on Victini at full. But this does sort of spell bad things for me, I'll say. It's because I should have known this is special. And there's a certain point where I make some mistakes, I'll say. So I'm kind of forced to click Protect there. Kind of bad. I maybe could have like doubled to something, but yeah. I just go Milotic on this. I felt like it made the most sense. I felt like this couldn't really threaten me too bad here. I kind of wish I had Toxic this turn instead of clicking Recover. I felt like Recover did not do that much for me. You'll see as the game progresses. And had I been able to get a Toxic off on the Buzzwole, that would have been pretty huge. And then here, I go Mesprit. I go Mesprit as they switch to Roserade, and they Toxic me after they Toxic me. And then bam, there's another move. See that they're just again. But yeah, I go to Mesprit, and then I double again to Nidoqueen. I don't remember what exactly I was expecting, but I don't know. I guess I didn't expect them to stay in. This was obviously awful for me. Obviously awful for me. Nidoqueen just takes 90%. There's not really any reason I can think of that I shouldn't have just stayed in and clicked Psychic, to be honest. Like, Victini comes in, at least I can maybe talk to that or go back to my Milotic that's at like full. And then we also can get some like, much needed chip on it to be sure that it's in T-Bolt range. So yeah, this is like pretty bad for me. Okay. Yeah, this was pretty bad for me. I have no idea what I was thinking. Couldn't tell you. Luckily, we get a nice dodge there to put up the rocks, which kind of helps make up for it at least a little bit. Yeah, we lose my Nidoqueen pretty much for nothing. This is just going to keep happening, bro. It's so annoying. Then we go Koko, since that is at minus whatever. And they go hard Victini. I click Workup. So, I've already seen Psychic, right? So, I think that... Okay. Here's the thought process, right? I click Workup here. And pretty much everything's going to be in range of at least a 2-go. I believe actually everything's in range except for Circuitry of a 1-hit KO. And so I've already seen that this is special, but I'm afraid of Choice Scarf V-Create. But should I be afraid of Choice Scarf's V-Create if I've already seen Psychic? I would say probably not, especially that I've already, like, I came in and clicked Workup. I'm committed to this play. And then after I've already committed to the play, I fear Choice Scarf V-Create. Yeah, I don't know, man. That seems like a pretty poor planning because, like, regardless of even if he is, I've wasted a turn by clicking workup and switching. Even if they do click V-Create here, which is not what happens. That's not what happens. And T-Bolt, it's not a 100% roll to kill here, but it's definitely in my favor. Assuming they're not HP invested, which I would assume they're not because I have my own Victini. Probably gonna at least speed side that. So yeah, this is pretty bad here. I switch. I'm afraid, and then my Logic just like dies from the Z move, and I think I should have just T-bolted there. And if I T-bolt there, I have a decent chance to just like win the game. Just win the game on the spot if that dies, because circuitry probably puts me. Circuitry kill me? Circuitry might just kill me, actually. I'm not gonna lie. No, I'm at 100. I think I live. So, I think we at least kill Victini and Circuitry, or Victini and Aerodactyl. Probably Victini and Aerodactyl, and maybe Circuitry too. We would at least kill two. We'd at least kill Victini plus Circuitry or Aero. And then we're kind of still in a fucked spot. The Mesprit, I think, would beat the last two. So, yeah, just pretty bad stuff there from me by letting my just decommitting from the play after I made the play. Like, yeah, it's just like bad. I already committed to it, and then I decommit from it after making the play. So yeah, that was pretty bad. And then from here, it's just kind of over, bro. I'm not gonna lie. They click protect on my psychic, and again, I feel like I should just psychic into this. What do I do? I click toxic. Toxic's probably fine as well, actually. But then this blue flares does a billion. But I kind of can't really switch. You could argue I should have went to Koko here instead of letting Mesprit die. And I would 100%, or Sharpedo, probably Sharpedo. I would 100% probably agree with that. And then here I see the Brave Bird probably just kills if it's offensive, and we already seen the Leaf Storm. So I just Brave Bird, kill it. And then here we're at 72. The Scarf Circuitry just kills me from there. And then we have to protect to try to get faster. But Circuitry is unfortunately, I believe, out of range, if I recall. Or no, I just kill it. So the Buzzwole comes in and just kills me. And it was pretty unfortunate. I think that I played pretty bad. So you could argue that, like, workup is just not the right play, and that I should just T-bolt because the Roserade's at like minus whatever the hell it was at. I think it was at -4. So you could argue that I should just T-bolt, because T-bolt just guarantees me value that turn. And especially with the Lando dead, like, there's probably no reason not to T-bolt. But if I click workup, I don't think I should decommit after I clicked workup. Then you're just wasting a turn, which is what I did. So yeah, I don't think I played that particularly well. But that is my round 1 game. We are 0-1, starting 0-1. Quite unfortunate. But with that, I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.